How's it going, guys? Trigger over here, back with another game, and we got ourselves a first look into Palworld. I've been very interested in playing this game for a long while now, so yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So the first thing we have to do is create a world, and yeah, first thing I thought of was one of my favorite Pokemon regions, the Hoenn region. So we're gonna name that up. If I've been naming this game, I've been labeling this game Pokemon with Guns, but I think the gameplay, from what little I've seen of it, is vastly different. It's more of a survival game, and yeah, we'll just start off on normal difficulty. So yeah, looking forward to what this game has to offer. So initially, the game is looking very stuttery. Everything was set on epic settings, which was the recommended setting for some reason. So I had to tone that down a little bit just to make it a little more, you know, playable. So yeah, we will do that later. However, this is our first look onto the island. We do wash up onto the island of Hoenn, or they said a world, but I think it's more of the island where the pals live. And yeah, that's us. That's our created character. The character creation is not that in depth, so yeah, it took me just a little short while. First thing that happened was, yeah, this happened. My character froze to death. I left him on pause for a while, and there's no pause for real. I was supposed to quit the game, so I created another world, and yeah, after playing around with the settings, you can see um, my stats there on the top right on how it's performing with the new settings that I've balanced out. I think I put most of the things on high, and yeah, the game is running, and I set it on 90 FPS, so it is around there. It's not dipping below 70 from what I can tell, and yeah, so the game is running pretty decent. I'd say so. And it's our first look into the world. We have finally arrived. I did do a little bit of exploring there where I did find the chest, so yeah, absolutely amazing. And our first fast travel point, just learning a little bit about the game, like the climbing mechanics, looking over the vista, just like Ark, punching trees to get some wood. No more, just normal survival game stuff. And then we had to go beat up our first chicken, of course, man. I was still messing around with the camera here at this point, so yeah, it was a little bit wonky when I was trying to sort that out. And we had preview of a chicken and lamb battle, man. So the lamb balls versus the chickpeas. Very fascinating. Wondering who will come out on top. The final chickpea comes out of Norway, and yeah, sure enough, the chickens did win. So obviously, I had to reward the victor right there with some punches to the face, man. Felt so satisfying right there. Yeah, it looks very cruel to be doing this in the game. And yeah, anyway, we may carry on. I met up with a survivor. They gave us 10 wood, which will probably come in handy. Then we just carry on beating up some more creatures of this world, and asserting our dominance over this world, like we're taking over. And as you can see, you can also level up from collecting berries, not just by punching these cute little creatures in the face. And yeah, obviously, when you level up, you must disperse those points. And with any other survival game, I always do this in Arc. Wait first, just so that I can be able to carry a lot more things. And this is we look at a technology tree over here, which was like the engrams in Arc. And yeah, we're just gonna learn a few things over here that will come in handy later. We're not gonna build our base right away. We're gonna look for a proper base location. I usually also do this in Arc. Well, not in my recent episode, but I usually do this in Arc. I run around, explore the area, see what I can find, maybe some drops. And we do get a mega sphere there. So we have been collecting balls while we've been running around. So yeah, it's a matter of time before we get our first team. And I accidentally used megasphere, which I did not want to do actually. So quite disappointed with that one, but we do get our first creature, and as I'm playing around with the controls, eventually I do find how to release them out of my ball. And wow, look at that bird, pretty cool over there. One day I'll be able to tame that. And we do find this fire fox over here. Yeah, yeah. So it does not look anything like Vulpix, but if I think of Firefox, I do think of Vulpix. So yeah, it's like a mixture of what can I say? No, I cannot even think of it. Anyway, it is a Firefox, so we're just gonna catch that one up. While that one is capturing, his friend decides to join in on the fun, hitting us with a fireball, man. Like this dude over here. So you want to get in the ball as well. So we'll make that happen, man. We gonna make that happen. So I just have to get close to him, dodging as much as I can. He is a level 4, which is way above our pay grade, but we're gonna try anyway. And yeah, he's dodging all over the place, throwing some fireballs at us. And it's so cool. He does set us on fire as we punch him in the face. Then I only think of it. I do still have pals. Threw it out. So my Cativa is only level 1. So just hoping that he can at least help me out a little bit, buddy. And yeah, this guy was totally owning us. And he does eventually kill my Cativa. That was my cue to get out of here, man. I recalled Cativa and we bolted out of here, man. We did manage to get away and lose aggro, but I wanted my revenge. So I did not know how to swap my pals at that moment in time, so I can use my new Firefox. Yeah, so we just looked at the stats here. As you can see, we do have work suitability, which will be come in handy when you're doing your base building. They can help you out in the base when you use their skills, their work suitability skills. So other than battle skills, they do have work suitability skills. So eventually, I do learn how to use my other pals with the direction, with the D-pad, because I am using controller over here. And yeah, my years of arc did finally help. So now we got ourselves a real pal battle here. And this is, oh man, this might be my dream for Pokemon for a long time. My Cativa, so just so that it doesn't knock it out, I call it back and we do throw the ball. Now, are we gonna get the boy? We got the boy. We got the boy. So 2 Firefox, absolutely amazing. We're still roaming around. We do find another purple chest, some gold coins, and another Pal Sphere. And there is a mega sphere right there. There's a deer there, but we won't mess with those guys. I seen earlier that they are higher level. Instead, we're gonna go to this little guy over here. Yeah, and now him being a grass type and my fox being a fire type, yeah, he's getting fried. He does get the burn, and it's an instant 100% catch. Gumos, that's the man's name. So yeah, we get ourselves a Gumos, and then we spot this little guy over here. This little fluffy guy. It looks exactly like an Eevee. Like, wow, this is a fluffy Eevee. Very, very interesting. So we do follow him because I did want to capture him and all the way into this open area. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this open area is pretty cool. So if I can find an area like this to, in order for me to build my base, because I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the region. I wanted to build my base like, well, not in the middle of the region, but yeah, somewhere close to the middle of the region. But yeah, we're just exploring around the area. We find ourselves a common egg. Can't wait to hatch that up to see what comes out of it. So yeah, we could get ourselves into a spot of trouble over here. So it's nighttime. I'm still exploring, looking for a base location. We get into a fight with these creatures called the Depressos. So I decided to bolt out of there because it poisoned me. It's first time experiencing some poison status. And it seemed like the creatures at night are a little more unforgiving. So I spot a few more guys over there um, on top there. So I did not want to go there. So I decided to tame myself one of these EV guys. And yeah, I just basically got attacked, but ambushed by everything under the sun. So we had no chance, and my creature is fighting the Depressos. I have no defense again for myself. Another Depresso was coming behind me, which I did not see, who knocked me. And yeah, the little guy hit me and went back to sleep. There's my friend coming in too way too late. Now we have to respawn. So when we respawned, we had to run back all the way to where we dropped our stuff, and we spotted tombats. It was very aggressive, so my creature already started attacking it. So when I saw the damage that my creature was doing, I was like, nope, that ain't happening, bro. We bolted out of there. It's still trying to attack us from behind. We do unlock another fast travel, which I actually missed the first time, so it was kind of nice to get that one. And then another mistake we made, we went and collected that light effigy. So when I was trying to climb back, I ran out of stamina. I was busy swimming around the river for a little bit, and I ran out of stamina. And my health was just going. Instead of going back, I just panicked, and I just said, "Okay, now we're gonna call it here. We're gonna lose another life here." So yeah, two quick deaths in a row. Yeah, so early game, it's a little bit kicking right now. We do manage to get to our new spawn point. Eventually, I do try and tame up this Eevee guys. Oh well, first and foremost, before we tame them up, we need our revenge on these guys. His level 4 friend is the one that messed us up. So yeah, we got that, or Cremus. The level 4 Cremus comes through to protect his friend, and yeah, we just burning it up, and I'm punching it to death. Yeah, this is what you get, buddy, joining up with those depressos. So yeah, we do get to back to our bag. We get our stuff back. Just it's just right. Everything is right again in the world. So as we walk around, we spot a llama, um, alpaca, and then further down we do find these monkeys, these grass monkeys. So yeah, pretty Pokemon-like, aren't they? The nice thing I like about this Pokemon is the Pokemon design, this PAL design, is that I always felt like Pokemon missed this opportunity. Like I don't know, the Pokemon designs are in the later generations were absolutely atrocious. It's like yes, we know what you're trying to relate to back to, but can't you make more cooler Pokemon instead of these weirdos? Like it was getting out of hand, man. I stopped playing Pokemon a while ago. So yeah, after a little bit of parkouring, we were yeah at the boss area. Um, so that is one of our missions that will pop up later in life, and yeah, we just have to collect another fast travel point. So I was very interested in this as my locale in order for me to build my base. So we just had to set up this workbench. So basically, just build it, or you first set it up because that's like a schematic. Then after you set it up, which I'm still learning, then you have to. I don't know, for some reason it does not show me the button prompts, so I'm just figuring things out from my arc or my survival game experience. And yeah, sure enough, we do build our workbench. Then we can now build our spheres. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna do that. Um, At the moment, we can only get four. So spear balls, very useful item. There's lots of these creatures roaming around. Like, look at this. There's just a willy, whatever, pangolin, which is roaming around here. So obviously, when I see a new pal, it's like if people don't like the collecting aspect of Pokemon games, they'll never understand the joy you get when you see a new creature that you can capture, man. It's absolutely exciting. So obviously, we have to get that pangolin, get into our party. It'll become useful later, and yeah, absolutely amazing. So yeah, our this area looks flat enough, but now there's a problem. For some odd reason, we could not build here. So I'm thinking it's because there's a cave nearby, there's the boss area nearby. So we had to go look elsewhere. So I didn't want to go too far. So I was looking for around the area. Then we spot these two mammoths fighting. Very, very fascinating. I did not want to go near them because, yeah, they're very high level. So one hit from them, it would knock me out. So I was just watching from a distance and yeah, watching who's gonna win. They were cutting it a little bit close, but I just had to try a little bit of a cheeky ball there, just trying to get, trying to take advantage of its weakened state. And unfortunately, because now I basically attacked it, my fox went into battle with it, and it got annihilated there. So yeah, it died. So we do eventually find a base point, and yeah, we just start building up our. We just try to set it up. So basically, uh, what the terminal does is it basically it makes an area for you, right? So it basically it'll enclose an area, or it won't enclose it per se, but it will mark it off. As if you can see in the background, there's just blue lines, and those blue lines is basically how far your creatures can roam within that area. So obviously leveling up a little more, some more weight, some stamina. We've seen the stamina is a bit low. So yeah, we sent Tamsin or Tamsy, the monkey, to go do the stuff. So he will be doing whatever he can around the base for now. Because I haven't really assigned him a task. He'll just do what he's good at. So he's helping me build, he's helping cut down trees. He can transport the wood as well, because that's why I built a storage box. And every time you level up the power box, then you can get an extra pal in your base area. So this is our basically our base locale. So yeah, now we got two Tamsies running things, and they can help me build whenever they are available, and things just go a bit quicker, man. And I don't have to basically do every management option of the of a survival game. It's like basically you got a team behind you, and they can even what's the name like craft things for me. So yeah, it's a bit of it was about time that we actually got ourselves a stone pickaxe. And obviously we have to get the axe as well for cutting down trees. Yeah, pretty great so far. Things are moving. Besides those two deaths, things are looking up for us now. We got ourselves a little bit established. We got a lot more pals, and yeah, look how much better that is at collecting. I don't think I was collecting stones from the ground, so this is way better. I know you can punch rocks, which is absurd. I don't think Arc does that. Well, I know Arc doesn't do that. Arc will tell you straight, you do not have the tools to mine this resource. So the only thing is punching trees was the only thing we saw in this game. You can punch rocks. I don't know what these people are made of, man. So yeah, now it's that time where we start now mining resources in order to build up our base, get our base going. Our two guys are helping us where they can, and yeah, we just need more power balls. we need to just make sure to keep the supplies going. But first, also, we need to build a bed so that we have. So in this game, you can time skip. So a bed is crucial. When it's nighttime, just skip to the daytime because you don't want to be dealing with nighttime creatures and yeah, certain aspects of nighttime that it's cold, it gets cold at night, so you don't have to deal with all that. So you just go to bed when when nighttime is approaching. So yeah, we just have to get ourselves. So I'm just gonna build myself a 4x4 for now, nothing major. Get myself a door over there. Yeah, I was always lazy. As you can see, it's nighttime, and it's cold. But I did figure out something. If I have my fox out, um, I do not I do not get cold. So there we get our fox out. We have to build beds. As you can see, our creatures are sleeping on the floor. Poor guys. And according to the game, they do get stressed if they do not have a place where they can sleep. So you have to make sure that whenever you releasing pals into your base, that they got enough equivalent beds as well. So now we currently have two creatures. So we built them two beds. So the next night they won't have to sleep on the floor like wild animals. These are domesticated creatures, okay? So we do manage to get enough resources to build a bed. Now that these guys are sleeping, so it's up to us to make the bed. And yeah, we managed to finish the bed, but I still got a few more tasks that I want to do before I go to bed. I feel like I said bed a lot of times. Anywho, we do get our power box to level 3. We get a common shield, we get ranch. Um, yeah, so I realized that there is a bow in this game, so let's get the bow and arrows as well. And yeah, now we can go to sleep. Unfortunately, we cannot go to sleep because they're saying we require a roof. So yeah, I meet that merchant that I've seen earlier, and I just take a look at his wares. And yeah, he doesn't have anything interesting at the moment. We do manage to get the roof over our head, just a slight roof. But now, by the time we did all that, it was already morning. So when you rest while it is during the day, basically you just, I don't know if you gain your health or whatever. Um, but yeah, you don't do a time skip. Anywho, next up on the agenda is feeding our pals. So we can uh, build this feed box, which is more like a feeding basket or whatever, like a fruit basket sort of situation. But yeah, anyway, they're calling it a feed box. Build that up. Um, Let our friends build that up, and then we just throw berries in there. Then whenever they're hungry, they'll automatically come and feed themselves. Now that our base is growing, we have to make sure to keep up with the beds as well. And then look at how useful our fox is. I can request food to be cooked, and it will cook it for me. Now for our third pal, we just put this Cativa there. Cativa is good at mining, so any rocks that are around, they'll getting straight to work, man. Our pal box is now on level 4, which means that we can add another pal again. Um, but first, we need to sort out our technology, man, so we can build a berry plantation. Um, and I was just thinking, yeah, let's get the outfit sorted as well. We'll eventually want to build that when we have enough wool, and get a repair bench as well. Might as well. Then we get the plantation going, the berry plantation. Get Gumos, who's good at planting seeds. And then yeah, we get another level up. Now we need to build a pal gear workbench. And we managed to get another slot. We put the penguin there, so the penguin will water the crops while Gumos plants the seeds. So it'll be a continuous thing. So I know I'm getting a lot of pals now, so maybe the two berry plantations will be advantageous. So we're just gonna set up another one here. to get our berry farm going. And it's actually, I was worried about this hill, but it's actually working out pretty nice. So we learned the power workbench, we learned the logging site. So things are looking up, man. Things are looking really nice. We got a nice, decent operation here. We do build the shield. I don't know how I built a shield before my armor set, which is quite strange. I decided to do a bit more of the tutorial because it does give you a bit more experience. So yeah, we are out capturing some Lambos. Now that I got some tools, much more, we're doing much more damage. Very useful because we were pretty much doing next to nothing. We find this fascinating tree which got fruits that you can that helps you learn certain moves. We do get another Litman liturgy. We still don't know what that is used for yet. We will just collect them as we see them. So this Litman here was stuck. It seems they're always like trying to run away, and they're very tanky. Look at this guy. I even broke my axe on him. So yeah, just throw a ball at him. Low dude broke out. Quite annoying. Just throw another one at him. Man, absolutely amazing this game. This game makes me feel, like a little bit nostalgic, like running around the world, capturing creatures. It's like a dream come true, man. Dream come true. We do find this Nightwing. I do try to throw a ball at it. It gets aggro. So it is a level 10. So I'm like, I'm sure I can try my luck, man. So my fox is doing pretty decent damage to it. All I have to do is just avoid its attacks. Look at that gust attack, man. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think my fox really liked it that much, but it looked cool from here. Yeah. I'm just here like, get him, man, get him. Do you remember Digimon World 1? Like, where you would be like, you raise your Digimon, but in battle, you just basically giving them encouragement, encouraging them to do certain moves and encouraging them to fight for you. So I do get an attempt here at the bird, but it doesn't work out. My health is low, my fox is dead, so I decided to bail, man. I decided to bail back to base to build some more spheres, and then we're gonna once we get enough more, a bit more spheres, and we're gonna head back and get that boy. He thinks he can escape us. Well, he actually did. He flew very far away, and I was in no mood to chase him. So with our growing base, we have to obviously keep up with the beds as well. Now we got quite a few creatures now on site doing the work, so we just have to treat them well, man. Like you don't want to make it slavery. You have to treat them good. I mean, look at this left monk. I was calling him left monk earlier, but left monk is very handy. He can do quite a bit, and as well as Tansy, absolutely phenomenal. The penguin is also quite useful. It's not just about it; just doesn't go watering the plants. He has other uses as well, helping build, helping transport. Absolutely phenomenal. We do manage to get enough resources to build the PAL workbench. I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, we managed to get the bench for the PAL gear. Yeah, PAL gear workbench. We managed to get that sorted. And yeah, now we managed to get more creatures in our base. Now, this is what happens when you overwork your creatures. They get depressed. So it says upset and went to bed. Absolutely shameful. Shameful, shameful, my poor baby. But we will sort that out. So yeah, I spotted deer. I'm like, okay, let's just take this bad boy up. I've been looking at him since the game started. We couldn't take them on because we were low level. I feel like we're ready now to take on this guy. He's super fast with his charge, and look at the knockback on his charge. Yeah, luckily I do have a spare fox right here after he knocked out our other one. And yeah, looking pretty good on our part. As long as it doesn't attack me, I do throw the power ball before it dies from the burn. And sure enough, we do get it. So I'm wondering in this game if a Pokemon, excuse me, a Pokemon, if a pal has a status, does it make it easier to capture? But anywho, a little while later, we do find a creature called a fuck. I know a lot of people will be talking about it for a little bit. But yeah, we threw the ball at it. It wasn't that difficult to fight. It doesn't seem like that crazy. Then we get ourselves a fuck. Yeah, pretty interesting. We got attacked by some wild boars, but now my new deer is absolutely crazy. He's absolutely crazy. He's tearing these guys a new one. It doesn't even take long to knock them out. And yeah, I just said, let me catch one of these. What are they called? Rashors. Is it rash? It's supposed to be rash boar, but it's kind of weird. How do you even pronounce it? Rush or. Anywho, we get ourselves a rush or. So we're collecting a nice plethora of creatures here. Like everywhere we walk, there are like new creatures that we can deal with. Now my deer decides to run over this poor fox. Like it ran him over. Then it had the nerve to be angry at him for being in his way and just tackled him to hell. I swear this deer has a temper problem. We do spot the cremis as well, those Eevee creatures. So I'm like, oh, let me grab one for myself. But now they're trying to get away from me. So just throw a ball, just so it can be in a central spot. But it does end up being captured, which is absolutely fascinating. So yeah, just climb up a hill, get an egg. As we're heading back to base, whatever so we can collect on our way will be helpful. So those cremis we just managed to find while we were on our way, and decided to collect one and see what skills they can provide to our base, our ever-growing base. Yeah, things are looking okay here back at base. Don't worry about my house. I'll eventually get it done when I feel like it's necessary. Yeah, everybody's working hard. We decided to take out one Tamsi and this guy who's suffering over here, so we can add other people to the workforce who actually want to work. Okay, so now I notice that Rashor has a mining capability, which is what Cativa is being used for. So yeah, drop Cativa, let him rest for a little bit, put Rashor there to go mine some rocks for us. Absolutely fantastic. And then we get the deer, who I noticed that it is level 2 stats in like farming. So that's how the sleep animation looks. We do get a full night's rest and good morning. Not the morning we wanted, because we are about to get attacked by some, I don't know, fangirls, they say. So now I'm just getting ready, because I'm like, what the hell? We are being raided. So we have to prepare. So a nice thing about being attacked is that yeah, your whole team gets involved. So everybody who's at base, they do attack these creatures. And look at these things. I missed the ball. I was so upset that I didn't even know pal spheres, and my team just wrecked them. They don't even get a chance to do anything. So I was upset at not being able to catch that creature. I'm wondering if there is a place where I can find more of them. And yeah, they don't really give anything, just mushrooms. They drop some, but they're very weird looking creatures for sure. I wouldn't necessarily call them fangirls, more like weird or lewd creatures, pink creatures. Anywho, yeah. I think we will just call the game right there for now. I think we did very well for our first look into the game. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to showing you guys more. Hopefully, you enjoyed this first look at Power World, and I'm really having fun with the game. I never thought it incorporates two of my favorite elements, survival and monster collecting. So yeah, I think with that mindset, it was bound to be fun either way. But anywho, hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Tricky Rover, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.